What's going on, guys? Now we gotta talk about Captain Carter. Captain Carter has been the topic of discussion ever since the finale of What If Season 3. She's been heavily criticized for her many appearances in What If, and people are saying that she's overhyped. And on the other side of that argument, people are saying that Captain Carter is actually overhated. Now, I first saw the criticisms against Captain Carter back in Season 2, and initially I thought they were a bit overblown, but after watching Season 3, I'm starting to lean towards the idea that she is a bit overhyped. But let's be realistic and unpack this for a second. There are 3 seasons of What If, and Captain Carter appears in 7 episodes total. That's almost a third of the show's entire run. Plus, she appears in every one of the season finales. Now, last time I checked, the name of the show is called What If, and it's about the infinite possibilities within the Marvel Universe. So it's quite odd to me that a show about infinite possibilities has a character appear in a third of it, and it's not like it's different versions of Peggy Carter. It's the same version of her in each episode she appears in. Now, I'm gonna play a video I saw from another YouTuber and read through some of the comments referring to Captain Carter, and keep in mind that this was back during Season 2 of What If.
Bless, I thought this was an anthology series. All we've been talking about is freaking Captain Carter. Okay, since the last time we saw him, Strange has been collecting universe killers. He's just like, one of them escaped, and she's like, oh, nah, the Watcher said that's bad. We probably shouldn't do that. Man, what was the whole last episode? Why do you need convincing now? Because it doesn't involve Steve? So Chihori knew she was a hero that was tricked, but still decided to swing on her first? What? So Strange is collecting righteous heroes and universe killers so he can bring back Christine in his universe. Okay, so he's just Wanda from Multiverse of Madness? The only reason he involved Carter is because she lost Steve Skip. She can't break magical barriers, but the cases holding universe killers break this easily? Chihori can solo Scarlet Witch. A straight up no diffed Hela. Completely bodied Infinity Killmonger. Why couldn't she be the one to put on the armor? Then Chihori can cheat lift Mjolnir and use a 10 ring. Why couldn't this all just be her? And this season was bullshit.
So that was a clip from Classic Man D. He has pretty good content if you're into nerd culture stuff. Now let's look at some of these comments. The Captain Carter meat riding is insane this season. Carter got the biggest plot in this series. I think he means plot armor. Even Supreme Strange can't win against plot armor. Peggy got more plot armor than Batman at this point. What if? Let's send Captain Carter somewhere and see what happens. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what the What If writers were thinking when they made this show. But now that you mention it, the very first episode of What If was actually about Captain Carter, so I think that should have been the first sign. Petition to have Captain Carter absent from Season 3. Nothing against her character, but like, we could very much use a break from her. Like I said before, this should have just been called the Multiverse Avengers of Captain Carter. What if Season 3 Episode 1? What if Captain Carter and Chihori defeated Thanos and Ultron at the same time? Now, this comment is funny because something similar actually happens in Season 3. Like, Captain Carter, Chihori, Birdie, and Storm all become literal gods. And Captain Carter overpowers not 1, not 2, but 3 Watchers. I'm not kidding. This was in the finale of Season 3. Now, to add insult to injury, by the end of the series, they tease all these other what-if scenarios that they could have given us. But we got more Captain Carter instead. And here's the thing. If they wanted to make a show about Captain Carter, just make a show about Captain Carter. This is supposed to be What If. And what really annoyed me is I thought the final episode was going to be about Storm, because she's who they really teased in the trailers. I figured it was going to be what if Storm became Goddess of Thunder. But the bait and switching is par for the course, I guess. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Do you think Captain Carter is overhated or overhyped? If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.